on core strength and balance. So grab some blocks, props if you need. I'll be offering different variations, so do what best works for you. I'll be doing the same as I am 4 months pregnant. One of the reasons why I love teaching at Gaia Flow is that we also incorporate the yamas and the niyamas into our yoga practice. So this week we are studying brahmacharya, which means walk with God, or right use of energy. So during these times, you want to be mindful of what you're directing your energy to. For me personally, it's cutting off the news, getting off the social media, and working on things that bring me peace. What are those things that help me better align with my walk with God? So on our mat today, this is a perfect time to practice that, to work on aligning mind and body with breath, and really just work on being present in the present moment, and work on finding those things that bring you peace during these times. So I hope that resonates with you and that you incorporate that into your flow this afternoon. Okay? So with that, we'll come into a comfortable seat and start with a few deep breaths. So find a block if you need, bringing your knees lower than your hips. You can find your easy seat, half lotus, full lotus, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Hands on the knees, feel free to find a mudra. Shoulders are back and down. Deep diaphragmatic breaths. Deep inhale. And exhale. Again, bring your mind back to center. Letting go of any distractions. Feel the connection with the earth. Pulling the energy up, in. Slight tuck of the chin as you lock the energy down at the top. Top of the crown reaches up towards the sky. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Slowly begin to reach the arms out by side body. Palms connecting overhead. Exhale, hands meet at the top of the crown, representing your spiritual truth. Hands in between the eyes, representing your intuition, your guiding force, your spirit of discernment. Hands at heart center, representing your union with the Creator. Please join me in 3 ohms or hums, representing the infinite Creator, as He spoke our minds, bodies, and spirits into existence. Inhale. Last inhale. God within me honors and acknowledges God within you. Namaste. All right, from here, make your way up into your box, and we'll make our way into our wide child's pose. Big toes touching, knees about the width of the mat. Hips pressed back towards the heels, chest and forehead down on the earth, or maybe chest and chin. Deep, audible breaths here. Maybe you rock the forehead from side to side. Keep pressing the hips back towards the Or maybe rotate the fingertips back towards the knees and rock this forward and back. If you're a little bit more advanced and maybe want to take this a step further, maybe you flip the toes under and find a downward facing dog variation. Again, you don't have to take that, whatever works for you. Deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Sit on the heels, shake out the hands. Take a breath. All right, stretching out those ankles. Maybe you've been doing a lot of sitting, working on the feet. Knees together, big toes touching. Bring it back. Maybe you're here, you feel it in the front of the leg and that ankle, you can stay here. Maybe bring it back. Maybe those knees pop up. Maybe those forearms come down. Deep breaths. You should hear your breath. Last 2. And 1. All right. Slowly make your way up. Plant the hands, tap out the feet. All right, warming up our core. You really need a strong, warm core for our balance series. So make your way into your box pose. We'll take the more mild variation. Send that right leg back, flexing through the toes, press through that right heel. If this feels good, you can stay here. Or maybe extend that left arm forward. Neck is long, gaze is right below towards the mat. Deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Listen here, we'll open up into supported side plank. Bring the right toes down. Pivot the left foot behind you. Open up, supported side plank. So again, you can take a modified variation and stay here. Maybe you want a little more. Maybe you want to find some more balance. Maybe bring that right leg up. Strong, straight lines. Deep breaths. Allow for the shake. 2. And 1. Bring it back down and back to center. Bring that right knee back. All right, opposite side. Inhale, left leg back. Flex through the left toes. Press that heel back. Right arm reaches forward. Again, you're knitting everything in towards the core. Pull belly in. Strong, straight lines from fingertips to left heel. 3. And that's a sink down in the shoulders. Really protract 2. And 1. Plant that right hand down. Left toes down. Pivot that right foot behind you. Open up into that supported side plank. You can take whatever variation best suits you. Maybe you find some balance. Again, belly is pulled in. Strong, deep breaths. Last 2. And 1. Bring it down. All right. Taking it up a notch. Finding your full plank. You can stay with that variation or find your full plank. Protract through the shoulders. Knit everything in. Protract and press into the earth. Deep breaths. 3. 2. And 1. Open up to the right. Plant the left hand down. Bring this up. Right hand up. Maybe you stagger the feet or you stack. Keep pressing that right hip up. Maybe find your gaze up. Strong left arm. 3. 2. And 1. Bring it back to center. Holding your plank here. Deep breaths. maybe you stack left on top of right. Find balance. Press the left hip up. Breathe. Deep breaths. Last two. And one. Bring this back. Find your plank. And press the hips up. Downward facing dog. Now in your downward facing dog, the fingertips are spread wide. Similar to your box, the eyes of the elbows open towards the front, opening up in between the shoulder blades. Shoulders are backing away from the ears. Chest presses back towards the thighs, opening up the shoulders. Hips press up, backs of the legs press towards the back of the room and heels press down. Maybe those those toes pop up. You can always take a bend into the knees if you need it. This feels better. Or really work at opening up the backs of the legs. Deep audible breaths here. And one. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, slowly. See if you can keep the palms flat, coming high on the toes. Maybe you take a few tiny steps or 2 large steps, bringing the feet in between the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, deep forward fold for you all. Big toes touching, slight space in between the heels. I'll take my feet just a little bit wider. And we'll start by ragdolling this out. Grab opposite elbows and just rock this from side to side. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up. Extended Tadasana pose. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, Samastiti, heat, arms by side body. So we'll warm up with just a couple of sun salutation A's. Surya Namaskara A, movement with breath. And then we'll take it into our desert series. Surya Namaskara A. Ekam, inhale, hands up, arms up, look up. Dway, exhale, deep forward fold. Tadini, inhale, flat back. Chattari, plant the hands. Step both feet at the back of your mat. High to low push-up. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, low plank. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shot, press it back. Downward facing dog. 5 deep diaphragmatic breaths here. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Septa, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walk or step both feet in between the hands. Inhale, flat back. Ashtau, deep forward fold. Nava, inhale, root to rise, extended Tadasana pose. Samastiti. Again, Ekam, inhale, hands up, arms up, look up. Dway, exhale, deep forward fold. Tadini, inhale, flat back. Chattari, walk or step both feet at the back of your mat, high to low. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shot, press it back. Downward facing dog. 5 deep diaphragmatic breaths here. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Septa, bend the knees, look forward. Walk or step both feet in between the hands. Inhale, flat back. Ashtau, deep forward fold. This time we'll take a shoulder release. Again, your big toes are touching, slight space in between the heels. I need a little room for my belly. Interlace the fingers at the sacrum. Keep the base of the palms connected as you send the fist up and overhead. Deep breaths. Chest and thighs are connected, so bend the knees as much as you need. 3. 2. And 1. Now the inhale, root to rise, extended mountain pose. Exhale, Samasthiti. Coming back down, inhale, arms up. Way, exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands. Walk or step, both feet at the back of your mat. You're always welcome to bring the knees down in your chaturanga. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chest parallel towards the earth. Elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths here. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Bring the feet together at the back of your mat. Inhale, extend that right leg up towards the sky. Hips are square, toes point down, right heel presses up. Deep breaths. 1. Really try to square off those hips. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale. Exhale, shift the weight forward, knee to nose, open up, fall in triangle. You're coming on the outside of that right foot, press the left hip up, left arm reaches up towards the sky. Deep breaths. 2. Keep pressing the hips up. 3. 4. And 5. Left hand down. Come up high on the back toes. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bend through that right knee, or you can stay here, or if you'd like to plant that right foot back behind you, open up into a variation of wild thing that best suits you. Deep breaths. Open up the front of the body. 2. 3. 4. 5. Bring it back. Right hand down. Right leg up. Inhale. Exhale. Step the right foot in between the hands. You're high on that back foot. Left hand down. Right arm up. Twisted runner's lunge. Make sure the hips are square. Gaze up. 2. 3. 4. pressing the hips up, engaging that core. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. You're always welcome to close off the eyelids. Allow your mind and body to connect with the breath. Last 3. 2. And 1. Alright, bring the feet together at the back of your mat. Hips are square, 3-legged dog. Send that left leg up. Try to square the hips off, point the left toes down. It's not about how high you can get the foot, but more about squaring off the hips, pulling everything in, and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale, shift the weight forward, knee to nose. Open up, fall in triangle. Extend that left leg out. You're on the outside of that left foot. Right arm reaches up. Pressing into the earth with that left hand. Gaze up, strong lines of energy here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right hand down, flip the back toes. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend through that left leg. You can stay here or you can flip your dog if you choose. Plant those left toes behind you. Open up the front of the body. Rotate this, open up the chest. Deep breaths. 3, 2, off of the wobble. And 1. Left hand down, left leg is up. Inhale. Exhale, twisted runner's lunge. Plant that left foot in between the hands. Right hand remains down, hips are square. Left hand up. Deep breaths. Again, you're twisting at the navel. Hips stay square towards the earth. Inhale, exhale, twist this open. 3, 2, and 1. Side plank. Stack that left foot on top of the right. You can stagger or stack. Keep pressing the left hips up. You got it. Stay with me. Deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chaturanga Dandasana on your knees or on your toes. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, press this back. Downward facing dog. Deep breaths here. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the feet together at the back. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg up. Exhale, Virabhadrasana B, warrior 2. Step the right foot in between the hands. Pivot the back foot 45 degrees. The left heel should be the furthest thing back on your mat. Bending through the right knee. Open up through that hip. Strong, straight arms. Warrior 2. Really see you can get that thigh parallel to the earth as best as you can. That left leg is strong and straight. lines from fingertip to fingertip. Feel the arms begin to burn. Gaze or drishti at the right fingertips. Really keep bending in that right knee. Feel that quad. 2, 1. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Straighten through that right leg. Slide the left hand down that left leg. Right arm reaches up. Transition. Inhale. Exhale. Reach the right fingertips forward. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. You can scoot that back leg in if you need. Few options here. You can maybe find your prop or your block. Maybe the hand is on top of that right shin, foot, or maybe traditional, peace finger, spine, right, big toes. Opposing force is pull up to go down. And you're pulling that right leg up, so you're really feeling engagement in the right quad. Strong left arm. Deep breaths. 1. Again, belly is engaged here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Ground through the right foot. Find balance. I'm going to adjust so I have some room. Grip the earth with the right toes. Open up through the hips so the left outside of that left foot is parallel to the sky. Maybe left hand on the hip, right hand on the earth. Maybe you find some balance here. Right hand at heart center. You got it. Deep breaths, find that drishti. For 3, 2, and 1. Square the hips, plant the hands, Kundalini squat. Bring that left knee behind the right. Maybe you hold this here. Maybe hands at heart center. Deep breaths. For 3, 2, 1. Step that left foot back. Inhale, high lunge. Reach the arms up, bending through that right knee. Take a slight back bend here. Exhale, plant the hands. Step that right foot back. You got it. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. You guys still with me? Deep breaths. If your mind wanders, bring it back. Allow your breath to guide you back onto your mat. Deep breaths. All right, second side. Bring the feet together. Inhale, left leg extends up. Exhale, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana B. Step the left foot in between the hands. Pivot that back foot 45 degrees. That right heel is the furthest thing back. Set it up strong. Bend through that left knee. Open up that hip. 2 strong, straight arms. Really bend, bend, bend. Engage that left quad. Strong, straight arms. Drishti at left fingertips. The back leg is strong and straight. Take it a little deeper. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reverse that triangle. Straighten through the left leg. Slide the right hand down that right leg. Open up, transition here. Inhale. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach the left fingertips forward. Maybe you pop in that right foot. Take whatever variation best suits you. Again, torso is strong and straight. Gaze at the right fingertips. Maybe peace finger, spine, left big toes. Gaze up. 2 strong, straight legs. Keep opening the chest. 4. Big breaths. And one, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Grip the earth with the left toes. Again, whatever variation best suits you. Maybe you'd like to find some balance here. You might find that this side is a little bit different than the other, but give yourself some grace. Hold. Find that drishti. 3, 2, and 1. Plant the hands, square the hips, right knee behind that left knee. Kundalini squat or Kundalini descent. You can stay here, or maybe, again, working on balance. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that right foot back. High lunge, maintain that balance, gaze up, slight back bend, bend through that left knee. Exhale, plant the hands, step that left foot back, high to low. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, flip those toes. Downward facing dog. Find your breath. Breathe here. All right, guys, we're going to put those 2 vignettes together. Again, aligning breath with movement. Deep breath, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, open mouth. Last 1, inhale. Open mouth, let it go. All right, here we go. Bring the feet together at the back of your mat. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, fall in triangle. Open this up. For 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down, flip the back toes, right leg is up. Inhale, exhale, flip your dog. Breathe here. Open up the front of the body. For 3, 2, and 1. Right hand down, right leg is up. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Twisted runner's lunge. Right arm up. For 3, 2, and 1. Side plank, coming to the outside of that left foot. Find balance here. Maybe you find a little bit more balance. For 3, 2, 1. Use your core. Step that right foot at the top of your mat. See if you can use it. Do it without placing that right hand down. Pivot this up. You got it. Warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Whatever variation best suits you. Maybe you take a bind, open up that shoulder. For 3, 2, and 1. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Again, working on balance. Maybe you keep that half bind. Just opening up that little bit of that shoulder. For 3, 2, and 1. Windmill the hands down, square the hips. Kundalini squat. Hold here. 3, 2, and 1. Step that left leg back. Inhale, high lunge, bend through that right knee. Exhale, plant the hands. Find your plank. Deep breaths. 3, facing. Exhale. Press it back. Woo! Downward facing dog. One more side, guys. Here we go. All right, guys. Let's go. Let's finish strong. Inhale. Left leg up towards the sky. Exhale. Fall in triangle. Extend that left leg out. Right arm up. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Right hand down. Pivot those back toes. Left leg up. Inhale. Exhale. Flip your dog. Open up the front of the body. Chest opens up towards the sky. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Left leg is up. Exhale. Step the left foot in between the hands. Twisted runner's lunge. Hips are square. Pivot at the navel. For 3. Deep breaths. 2, and 1. Side plank. Coming to the outside of that right foot. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you find balance. 3. You got it. 2, and 1. Right into that warrior 2. Use your core. Step the left foot forward. Windmill the hands up. Virabhadrasana B. Inhale. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, reverse your triangle straight through both legs. Exhale, reach the left fingertips forward. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Hop that right foot in if you need. Maybe you find a bind just slightly opening up through that shoulder. Get a little shoulder work here. 3, 2, 1. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Grip the earth with the left foot. Find balance. Deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. Plant both hands. Square the hips. Kundalini descent. Right knee behind left. Hands at heart center. Deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. Step that right foot back. High lunge. Bending through that left knee. Slight back bend. Inhale. Exhale. Plant the hands. Find your high plank again. Coming back to that core. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Right hand down. Open up towards the left. Maybe you find that balance. 3, you got it. 2, woo! 1, switch sides. Side plank. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Let it go. High to low. Inhale. Upward facing. Exhale. Take it back. Child's pose. Woo! And breathe. Slowly make your way up. We'll just take 2 restorative poses. This first one, take it whatever variation best serves you. This is a camel pose, Ustrasana. We're going to hold this for about 5 breaths. We did a lot of core strengthening. So now I just want to open up the front of the body, maybe open up the chest here. We did a lot of core work here with our balancing poses. Now we just want to open up here. So again, you're still engaging the core here. So tuck the pelvis under, slight pull in, but we're just going to open up the front of the body here. Especially those hip flexors, chest. So if this is too much for you, you can always grab your blocks or place the thumb at the sacrum, elbows in tight. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, really press those hips forward. Make Make sure the hips stay in line with the knees. Deep breaths. I won't take it back as far, just to be protected, but you take it as far back as you'd like. 5 deep breaths. Drop the head back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring this up. Inhale, reach the arms up, elongate through the spine. You never want to take a deep forward fold after a back bend, so you want to elongate through the spine. And then exhale, we'll just sit this down. All right, making our way onto our back. We'll take another front body stretch. If you have a block, you can use that here or some pillows. So what you'll do is come all the way down, bring the heels in, and just lift the hips up. You'll find just where the valley starts, and you'll place that block as high or low. I advise not too high. We don't want to pinch the back. So take it as far as you can comfortably, and just allow the body to open up here. Maybe you extend both feet forward. You'll really feel this in the front of the body. Make any adjustments you need. Maybe you take the arms up and overhead. Allow your body to melt here and breathe. Remove the block. Find your Shavasana. You can pause here and take as long as you need. All right, I hope you enjoyed that desert flow. I hope you were able to take a mental break and to relax, allow your body to open up and really connect mind and body with breath, and really work on directing your energy to those things that better serve you and better align your walk with God. One of my favorite verses is, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are of good report, meditate on these things. I enjoyed practicing with you today. Until next time, namaste.